In this video, you'll learn how to fix the Claude Code output truncated issue in version 2026. By following these steps, you will be able to adjust settings to ensure complete output generation when using the Claude API. First, it is important to understand the reasons behind output truncation. Claude 2026 truncates output primarily due to three causes. The first cause is the maximum tokens limit, where the CLI or API stops generating output once the specified max _ tokens limit is reached. The second cause is timeouts, which occur if the generation process exceeds the configured timeout setting. The third cause relates to streaming or buffer limits, where PowerShell may only capture partial output if the streaming is not set up correctly. Next, you will want to increase the max tokens in your request to avoid truncation. Always set max _ tokens high enough to cover the expected outputs. For example, you can define your request body in PowerShell with a command like this: $body equals @prompt equals generate a full 2,000 line Python script with detailed comments, max _ tokens equals 4006. This ensures that the generation has sufficient tokens to work with. After defining the body, use the invoke REST method to make the API call, specifying the necessary headers and body. After that, you can enable streaming for larger outputs. Claude 2026 now supports streaming, which helps prevent truncation. You can use a command such as Claude ask, generate a 5,000-line JavaScript app with full comments -max 10000 stream t-object -file path quote large output.js. The -stream option allows for incremental output, while t-objected ensures that all generated content is saved without any missing parts. Furthermore, adjusting the timeout for long generations is essential. If your output is lengthy, the default timeout may cut off the response. To modify this setting, create or edit your denv file to include cldd _ timeout. For instance, you can set it to 120 seconds to accommodate longer outputs. After saving the changes, restart your PowerShell session to ensure the new timeout setting is applied. Alternatively, you can run Claude debug to confirm that the new timeout is recognized. Lastly, for extremely large code outputs, Claude 2026 now returns paginated chunks via the API. You can set up a PowerShell loop to capture all chunks effectively. Start by initializing an empty array for all chunks and a variable for the cursor. In the loop, create the request body with max _ tokens, sets to com2 and nation. As you receive each chunk, append it to the all chunks array and update the next cursor variable. Once all chunks are collected, combine them into a single output file using the command $allchunks -join n, out file quote, full project.py quote -encoding UTF-8. That wraps up today's guide. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next tutorial.